Hi, this is Neil with Graveside Paranormal. We're here at the country house in Clarendon Hills, Illinois. We're checking about the legendary story of a lady in blue that is sometimes seen inside this bar area. A legendary story, and once again I'm going to say legendary story. What happens, there was a young lady with her child. She was in love with the bartender here at this bar over here at our country house. She went in there one day, asked the bartender basically, can you watch the kid for a little while? And he refused. She stormed out of there angrily, got in her car with the child, went down 55th Street, went eastbound, and got into a car accident. Unknown, was it suicidal or was it an accident? Because you were angry and you just got into yourself into an accident. The other thing is, when this accident did happen, there is no identification to this girl. That's why it's a legendary story. Now, we did research certain things. I got a hold of a guy by the name of Scott Halkey. He lived here many years ago. He was about 12 years old at the time. There was a car accident. It happened late summer or early fall. That's what he told me. And what happened was it was more towards the nighttime. And there was a lady who did get into a car crash here, but they believe that she was a lady that lived around here. Well, what's odd about the whole thing is that when the car crashed and all the sirens came and the fire trucks, what they saw is they saw a lady exit the car and start walking towards the north side entrance door of the country house, and she entered it. Now, one of the men who were living here off, I believe, Charles Road over here, he followed her inside to see if she was okay. What happened was when he got inside, he tried to give a description of the girl, and people said that she was not here. When they went back to the vehicle, that's when they found the lady that was identified walking inside was in the car, deceased. Very odd story, no child involved, and there is no true identification to this lady. Now, we're going to do ourselves the best paranormal investigation that we can do here at Graveside Paranormal, and we're going to try to look into things and give out the best ideas and scenarios that we possibly can come up with to help understand what kind of a hauntings here. Now, here's the other thing. We believe there's also a connection between TWA Flight 529 that happened on September 1st, 1961. Could Country House be causing some kind of pull where people from the TWA, the spirits, earthbound spirits probably, because what happens is during traumatic and dramatic things, when a body is ejected due to an accident or anything like that, people believe that there's been theories that there's an umbilical cord for the soul to hold into the body. Now, if this is true, could it be some kind of astral projection that's happening through like a car accident, like this lady that was seen going inside here, but they never found her? Could a dramatic thing happen with a TWA 529 on September 1st, 1961, which killed 78 people? Could they be an astral projected out of there, not knowing what's going on because they still do not understand that they died? And could they be meeting up here at the country house, which, by the way, has great burgers? What's the name of the lady who just went upstairs? I'd like to make contact with you, so can you help me out, please? What's the name of the lady who just went upstairs? Say that again. What's the lady's last name? Quick notation, we came to the country house and met the manager, Lynn Banks. I did not know her full name at the time. You're going to see during our Anahata session that I asked you to give the name of the lady who just went upstairs, which was Lynn Banks. They give out the name Lynn, and then we know Banks, and I showed Steve the card, and it shows the full name of the lady as showing evidence of there is possibly an intelligent haunting. Can you give me the name of the lady who just went upstairs, her last name? Banks. Remember that. Where were you at? What number are you at?
120.
120? We're going to pull that back from that. Is there a David down here? David, are you here? David, if you're here, do me a favor. Reinforce all your energy and scream really loud for me, please. Get out. Why do you want me to get out? If there's a spirit down here, reinforce all your energy and scream really loud for me, please. My name's Neil. What is yours? Come a little closer, Sue. What's the name of this place? We're going to be doing an investigation down here in a couple weeks. Are you all right with that? All right, well, listen, I'm going to cut this short, but we will get back to you. Can you say goodbye for me, please? All right, well, listen, I'd like to become friends. If we could talk sometime, is that all right with you? Yes or no? Fine. Yes, fine. All right, well, thank you very much for your time. Can you say goodbye for me? All right, bye-bye.
So, hi, I'm here with Lynn, and she's going to tell us her story, what she's seen here at the country house.
Right.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for sharing with us.
No problem. Well, I started working here back in 1985.
Nice.
And I've done both waitressing and managing. So I used to be here.
And you live in this area?
I live in countryside right
Okay.
now, so it wasn't too far away. But when I first started working here and they started telling me that this place was haunted, I didn't believe them. I went, oh, that's crazy, you know.
Right.
But I have to say that the first thing that I ever really experienced that really made me think, oh, there's something really is going on here, was that I was hostessing at that night, and I was standing in the dining room, and in back of me is the coat rack with all the big heavy metal hangers on it. And I'm standing there in the middle of dinner rush, and I'm looking around, and everyone's talking and just going about their business and having a good time. And I'm just surveying because I wanted to see who was getting ready to leave, or so I could seat someone else at the tables. And all of a sudden, and no one, honestly, no one came past me, no one touched them. All the coat hangers on that coat rack got up and just went flying on the floor by themselves. And I stood there and I was like frozen.
I brought with myself Intuitive Kylie. This is Ellen over here. She's one of the co-managers here at the Country House. First off, I'd like Ellen to tell her story of what she's happening here at the Country House. Go ahead, Ellen.
I felt maybe someone tapped me. I thought maybe it was a coworker because we always play pranks and stuff. But I turned around and no one was there. So then I asked my friends, like, hey, did you see anyone there? And they're like, no one was.
So at this time, I would like to read an email that I received from Mr. Scott Helke of possibly a connection between TWA Flight 529 in 1961 and the Country House. An email from Dean Timson on 6/6/16 told me of a woman visiting from London making a living connection with the spiritual world. Claimed there were many spirits around the building. Dean and I thought perhaps from the TWA crash September 1st, 1961, killing 78 people, as we've told you before.
78 persons were killed. There were no survivors. Most of the victims were on their way to or from vacation. One California family of 7, an engineer, his wife, and their 5 children were all killed. It was the 3rd worst disaster in American aviation history, the worst ever here in Chicago.
Hi, my name's Neil. What is yours? What is the name of the lady in blue who has been seen here? What is your name? That's my name. What's yours? There we go. What's the name of this girl in this picture? Who can tell me the name of this girl in this picture, please?
The picture that you're looking at now is a young lady who is unidentified. The picture was found up in the office area of the country house. Could she have been a daughter, a granddaughter, or a niece of possibly the Coble family? It is unknown to us, but that's why we ask the questions, so we can get the answers.
How many spirits are in this building at this time?
I heard 6 twice.
How many male spirits are in this building? Can you touch any of these boxes? These EMF detectors to show me that you're here. No? Is there a lady here who was in love with the bartender and you got angry with him and left and died in a car accident? Do you need help? How can we help you? Are there any spirits from the crash of 529 around here? September 1st, 1961.
There are 3.
What's that?
There are 3.
Yes.
Let's talk to you.
You want to talk to me? How can I help you? Do you need to go to the light? Do you need to find a way out of here?
Get home.
I could probably help you. Just tell me one more time, yes, you want to go home. I want you to try to concentrate on a light. Can you see a light? Concentrate on a light. Can you do that? Let's start with one person after another. Give me the first person. Give me a name. Give me your name. I could probably help you if you go one after another. One at a time, please. Give me one name. Be patient. Well, that was nice.
Pretty accurate.
Really. Do you want to go over to the other side?
Help us. Neil.
Can you pray? I'm gonna try a prayer. You can follow me. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord God, Heavenly King, Almighty Father, please help these spirits go into the light. If this is helping, let us know. Concentrate on the light. What's your name?
Is there anybody here that was involved in the plane crash from 1961? Is there anybody here that was involved in the plane crash from 1961?
We are now on the second floor of the country house. One of the stories goes that the man in law enforcement was living on the south bedroom on the second floor. At night he would hear footsteps going up and down the stairs. So what we decided to do was place one of our mini EMFs on the stairs of the second floor. At 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 37 seconds, our EMF detector did go off, possibly showing evidence of something going up and down the stairs at this time.
Who walks the stairs over here and wakes up that police officer? What's Tom's last name? What's his last name?
Fuck. What? Sound like it said punk.
How many spirits are up here? Eight. Is the lady in blue up here as well? Can you walk up and down the stairs for us? Make noise. Hold on, did you hear that?
Neil.
No, but that wasn't coming from that. No, you heard that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was not coming from the Anahata. Did you guys hear that?
No.
You didn't hear it say... Do that again. Say my name. Say my name.
What's my name?
Michelle.
Can you make any noises around here for us? Bang on the door. Did anybody die in this house?
Do you like the smell of the burgers around here? Would you like to bite into a burger?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. Go ahead, Lynn. Ask any question.
Who was playing with the calculator when Patty and I were in the office? And did you make their credit card systems go haywire on them? Were you playing with their machines?
I want you to identify yourself. Give me your full name. Give me your full name, please. Are you happy being here?
Nope.
Who wants to go home?
I do.
I do. What's stopping you?
No one.
So why don't you just do it? Susan, how old are you?
During our preliminary investigation that you see in the beginning of this documentary, we go down there and we're asking questions. It does say to us the name Susie. Then also on the first floor, when we're asking the name of the girl in the picture, it comes up Sue. So down in the basement, I asked the name Susan, how old are you? You hear like a little girl's voice, 5. Could this all be the same spirit maybe following us throughout the country house?
Susan, how old are you? Could you guys feel the plane crash? Or was it really quick that you passed? The lady in blue, what is the name of the Susan again? Diane, are you here? No, it was on. Alright, we did this last time before we did the investigation. So let's see. What is this lady's name right here?
What's my name?
Well, would you like us to come back another time again? Alright, I'm going to call some names here. Nick Cometti, New York City, are you here? Raymond Kraft, Glenn Raymond Kraft.
Yes.
Regina Maria Laughlin. Yeah, that's the one I was looking at too. Mary Kay Maloney, are you here? Yes. How about Michael Maloney? Are you here? We're calling off the 78 names from the tragedy of TWA 529. See if we get any contact. It's no disrespect to any of the family members or anything like that. Make that completely understood. James Maloney. How about this one? Sergeant Julia Schmidt. Are you here? How about Mrs. Costella Woods from California? Got it. How about Marcia Karen Gilliam? How about Nancy Grant Chamberlain? Linda Annis.
Lynn.
What?
I heard Lynn.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to do one more name, and then we're going to call it a night. Harold Wayne Lockhart, are you here? You were in the Air Force. You were 21 years old. Are you here? Alright, well, we appreciate your time. Can you say goodbye to us? Bye. Alright, God bless you all. Bye. Here you go, Mike. A lot of byes.
If you're a male spirit, touch the black box. If you're a male spirit, touch the black box.
In conclusion of the country house in Clarendon Hills, Illinois, I'd like to first off thank Lynn Banks for letting us come out here and do the investigation at the country house, and her staff. Thank you very much. One thing I would like to say is I believe that this is an intelligent haunting, because when we ask certain questions, we get answers, replies that are to the question. Like if it's a yes or no question, we get a yes or no answer. Numbers and names coming with those kinds of questions if I ask for a name or a number. The other thing is the tie-in to Flight 529. I think that's still a little inconclusive. It's a very interesting subject, and I would like to come back to the country house for that. Now for the story of the lady in blue. I think this is a legendary story, but like every legendary story, there is a thing of truth. Like Mr. Scott Helke said, he was an eyewitness to a lady being killed in a car crash. When I got his third email from him, he stated to me, and I'll quote, "I think that day I saw a ghost." And that's referencing when they saw that silhouette of the lady going towards the country house. I would love to come back here and do another investigation from the questions that we asked and from the answers that we gathered, and to continue on with that. God bless all the victims in Flight 529, and to the lady who did die on that day in 1956, late into the summer. This is Neil with Graveside Paranormal. Thank you.